catch the audio for everyone to hear what I'm doing, so I can, you know, really berate me and tell me I'm doing it all wrong. So there we go, one right there. All right, that's one. And where's your other guy right here? Now, many of you may ask yourself, why am I doing this? Why am I taking this apart? Why am I pulling the wiring? As far as you guys know, if you guys have been watching, we found devastating news to Sergeant Reckless, but we have taken care of his cancer. Now, what we're going to do along with that, we also found a lot of imperfections that we did not like that were done to our bumper. So we were given a lot of false information, and so what we're going to do, and what we already did, we went and got our new bumper cover and our header panel, because we could see from behind here after installing the computer and taking apart the fenders that the header panel is actually cracked. We don't want that, you know. After we did all this work, and after we've done and put in this work and done these door pillars like we're doing now, you know what, we're balls to the walls. You know, it's go big or go home moment. So here we are. We may not see a car show this year, but you know what? Hell, I will finish this car. God damn it, we will finish this car. So we went, go ahead and put our money where our mouth is, and we got the new bumper cover, which we were told, that would not work for this car. So we got brand new bumper covers front and rear, because in the back we noticed they over tightened the screws, and a lot of times when you do that to a lot of this old plastic, it breaks, it caves it in, and then it just looks disgusting. So with this car that has never been driven yet in over the last 6 years, it's kind of hard to imagine why the hell is the rear bumper cracked, and it's because they over tightened it and it's broken. So we got a brand new rear bumper cover as well too, because as you guys know as well, he's going back to paint. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to go ahead and remove our front bumper cover with header panel and the smoke headlights that we have on Staff Sergeant Reckless. So it's already basically, as you guys can see it, it's already basically taken apart. We're working on our pillars here, which we already got this all nice and cleaned up, thanks to the amazing help of our good cameraman and friend Mano Negra. And as you guys can tell, I mean, there was rust a little bit in here. We opened this up just to get rid of it, but this, we got in here and we saw a lot of rust, a lot in this little area. So we already got a patch made up for that, which is right here. We're gonna go ahead and put that back on there. So then we are already, you guys saw that we got rid of our door pillars, which we already prepped ours, thanks to what is that? Legacy? No, Prestige Mustang. Thank you, Todd, for sending us the parts. Sorry if I forgot the name for a minute there. Just it's really hot in here. I'm melting. I'm brain farting at the same time, so I'm sorry. Anyway, we got our parts here. They're already pretty much set up and cut. We got some trimming, extra trimming that we got to take off. Not a big deal. We already poured 15 the back. It's got etching primer. It's got pour 15 back here, so we're not going to get any kind of rust back here at all. Now, a lot of people are going to tell me it's overkill. We don't care. You just saw what we just went through. Do you want to go through this again? I don't think so. So we're taking the extra precautions just to go ahead and get this done. Obviously, we're going to clean off the sides where we're going to be welding both here and on our on the car. All right. So once we saw that, of course, the imperfections just kept coming out and kept coming out and kept coming out. The bragging rights of saying we have the cleanest Mustang. You know what? They're going to have to go as we're gonna have to live up to that. So you know what, we're putting where our money where our mouth is. This car is not a trailer queen. We don't intend to use it as a trailer queen. We're gonna unplug everything we already did up front. So we're gonna go ahead and do our headlight panel, header panel, and the bumper cover and take that off. Now we have a custom setup on this actual bumper cover already, so we're gonna be real careful to take it off to install it on the new bumper cover. But once we fit it, test fit it, get it all put back together and test fit it, then we'll go ahead and then it'll go on to paint to get it done to paint. But for right now, as far as we know, this is going to be scratch. So we're going to go ahead and remove this right now, which isn't much to do. So, as you guys, we already removed, you know, our good friend Mano Negra has removed everything already, pretty much. As you guys can tell, the fenders and all that stuff is gone. So all I'm doing right now is just kind of removing our rest of the plugs and the electronics that we're not going to keep on here. So this is just going to stay behind on the car. Not only that, it's going to help me align it a little bit better with the bumper cover off, just to make sure to clean it up. As you guys can see, I got my fuel line running on this side for our fuel pressure regulator. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and just clean it up just a little bit more. right now, all of that's off. I'm pretty sure all I got left is these two top screws. And we're going to go ahead and see if we can jimmy it off. And once we get these guys come off, we're going to go ahead and sit it outside and get it ready for the tear down, because we're going to keep these smoked headlights. So, away we go. Now I'm just holding it up with my leg. I'm just going to take it all off and set it in there, and then I'm going to put the screws back where they belong. Now we thought we were progressing here, but I guess we're not. But don't worry, guys. Don't you worry, because I ain't worried. Or maybe I should be worried. Alright, put that in. Alright. From Mr. John Goggin and the guys over at All Star. They always do come through. Got all my fancy ones at the warehouse. Those nice fancy, I mean, these are Snap-on, so they're pretty fancy too. They costed me like $1 million or something. Thanks, Kev. Get you outside, buddy. All right. Alright, cool. So as you guys know, we went ahead and just removed that front bumper to our 1993 GT that we call Staff Sergeant Reckless. I'll walk you real quick through what we see on the header and on the bumper itself that we don't like. Now, we were actually told that the aftermarket bumper will not work. It will work. I know it will work. And when they installed that bumper, they kind of messed with the lines. They did some bondoing to it, and we lost a little contouring, let us say. So we went ahead also with the header panel. It's broken in a couple pieces, and we'll show you on the original one that's on there. But this is our new header panel from LMR. Now this is $149.99.
$144.99.
Oh, $144.99. So yeah. So then we ended up picking up the bumper kit, and that's the hardware bumper kit for the front bumper. Then we got our front bumper cover, which was about $299.99. So again, about 300 bucks. So this is going to be our new cover, and as you guys can tell, it's got the bend here, but that's okay, because when we install the header panel with the lights and everything, we'll straighten it up a bit. Not only that, once it sits for a while with the heat and everything, it's going to take a shape. One of the things that we did to our bumper, we changed the front logo, the front flare here, so we'll be end up cutting this out, you know, and reinstalling the one that we got, because we got a pony insert for this bad boy. We're not using this new oval stuff. So you can tell the bumper, you know, it's pretty good. It's really well made. It's got a little scratch right there, not a big deal. We'll end up fixing that. It actually, to our surprise, comes in made from the USA. So
Michigan.
it comes from Michigan, so I guess it's not totally the Chinese Mustang anymore. So I'll show you guys really quick on our regular bumper here. So one of the things that we noticed, this header panel is made out of fiberglass, and they did actually a little bit of work here. It was broken. Not only that, you can tell the imperfection that's been there. So we're gonna go ahead and remove this guy, go ahead and put in the new one, but we're not even gonna use this bumper anymore, because it's obviously lost its contour on this side. Somebody decided to play with some Bondo on it, you know, and they just, you know, didn't do such a great job as they should have. So that's one of the things here. So that's we're gonna go ahead and install our new smoke lights onto this bad boy. We won't be riveting it in just yet. We're just gonna get it all mocked up and put up here, just so we could try it on our Staff Sergeant Reckless, and then when we line it up with the fenders, just to make sure it all looks good. So, right now what we're gonna do, we're just gonna go ahead and take this guy apart, save the headlights, and bring in the new header panel and marry it to the new bumper skin. So, kind of contemplating, do we add some epoxy on there, or because it's there and it's over here. So this one's pretty deep and it actually comes around this side, so I don't know. Maybe
oh no, it goes all the way down here, man. So look, I think they're gonna have to give me another one. So can you, this is from I mean, we just got this brand new. We didn't
we just opened this out the box. Thank you again. I mean, this come from LMR, so guys, inspect your stuff, and we just got it. We're just about to marry it, and there you go, right there. So now we can't, you know. Now this stops, and actually it goes all the way to the top.
All the way to the top, so I don't want to take it. It's going to continue cracking.
Yeah, it's going to continue to go. And so we're not going to install this. Sorry guys, but that's just what happens. You know, sometimes this is what we get, and this is what we got to fight through. So, you know, more and more of us should be actually voicing our opinions. LMR is usually really good at getting back to us and telling us that they did something wrong, or this is wrong, or whatever it may be. We just actually received a bracket to the rear bumper cover, and it's missing one of the pins. They've got 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh, missing one. So LMR did a really good job. I mean, they sent us the new one, so we got another one coming on the way. Not a big deal, but I mean, when it comes to something like this is fiberglass, and you know, now we gotta wait to put this back together. So we're gonna have to send this video to LMR. Sorry guys, we just opened this up. You know, we're trying to marry it together, but can't do it.
Right here. See, I just want to make sure I get that. It cracks all the way back here. It's going to continue. Let me go get the other side so that way I'm not This is just like waste of time, man. Look at this one. This is the same issue that we had with this one that we're trying to get rid of. You see the crack goes all the way from here, all the way here, and all the way back here under here.